So here we are in Gambier Island on this one. So it's about 15 minutes from Lions Bay, just a remote island. So we brought some bamboo over. Client requested that because it's so like it's a fire rated material. So being in the in the forest, and we know that all of those fires are going on, so that's a really good choice for to retain the fire. So if I make you look at those details here, for example, that's a siding application, the horizontal one. So you start from the bottom. Honestly, the bottom one you need to screw it because there's no clip. So I don't know if you see here, there's a plug, so you insert the screw, put the plug on, and then it's a clip system and then you install the second one, clip it, third one, and so on. But only the first one, and most of the time the last one, that you need to screw. Other than that, it's only a clip system. Also those window return, there's honestly no clip, so you need to create those pre-hole and then to insert the screw and then put the plug in. So that's how it is to create those window return. Look at that detail here, Simon. So we just wanted to get creative a little bit. That's a leftover, that was all leftover planks from the flooring that we use upside down, just to create that fascia detail, just to add a little bit of character to it. And if you look from that angle, like it's just flowing like really nice with the amazing view that we have. And look at the back, we're talking about siding application because these were going vertical, so that siding can be applied vertical. So it's the same system. The first board you will always have to screw, you insert your clip and install the next board. Now you see all those joints. Again, it's on the back of the cabin, so client wanted to use all of the leftover, which is it's still nice look. You just create a design with the joints and it's safe on material. Let's go, I'll bring you on the other side. So look at that deck. They wanted to expand their deck. Again, that flooring, I'm not calling it like a decking material. In my opinion, it's more like a real flooring material because it's all engineered wood. All the planks are just perfect and you can walk on it. You're not gonna get any splinter. It just feels like a real hardwood in your house. So they sell it as a decking product. I would be more like, if I would sell it, I would be more talking about it's a flooring product. I just like, if you look from close, just like really smooth. If you look down, there's no up and down. It just like gets slick looking, just perfectly all even. They have those board with no groove. These are meant for all perimeters, and you have them in 6 and 7 and 8, and I would like to review, I think they do have it in 12. They call it the fascia board. Those flooring, you can see that's the same one, that's the same floor. This one is installed on the flat side. If you return it, it will be on the groove side. So in this deck we just created like couple strips just to add a little bit of character to the deck. We also use those flooring board to create, I don't know if you can see from your angle, but to cover that 2x6, because remember it's all treated wood under, but we use the flooring board on the other side to create all of that perimeter. Then as we're here, I'll show you those style. So they come in 2x2, and then you can use it for landscaping, or now we just had 3, so we put it here, kind of a small feature, but also you can start creating pretty good flooring with those guys as well. Just take a look around those corner. We haven't mitered those, so you can finish it as just like they call it G0, which means they have no groove either on one side or the other. So it's just perfect to do those corner. Again, those corner you need to insert those plug, which sometimes they're really not obvious. Like you really need to look for those to see them. So look at this, I mean, like all of the lines we decided to go diagonal just to not interrupt, like it's kind of following the vibe to the ocean. And look at this one, the first board we started here, but as you move on planks by planks, if you come and look at this line here, like this one right here, I'll move some stuff around, we end up lining right where the stairs start, and then when it goes back it finishes at the other end. It's just showing again how straight those planks are. You can kind of create a design knowing that it will be like the planks will land where you want them to land because they're all the same size. I'll show you that detail that is really convenient as we were again diagonal or main framing. The subtrade, which is like the framing in this case, treated wood, is on this side. So having the joints landing on every joist would be a lot of work to add backing, and yeah, it would be quite a bit labor intense. So with those bamboo as they clips together, if we look at this one, we can show you on a different video, but they all perfectly clip together. So up to 12 inch you can be in between two studs, so two joists. So even though you're not sitting right on a joist, you can be like just whatever, halfway in between two, as long as you're not overlapping more than 12. Then you can put your foot on and it will be still solid enough. There's a small clip that come with to secure the board even better, but that way you can start your flooring from one side, like, and just going without really thinking where you're gonna land. That's a really good plus about that, because they're all full plank, honestly. See, here I'll show you why I like to work with that product so much. Look at all of those. This is miter corner, but way more than just 45s. But look at that nice angle that it doesn't chip at all when you cut them. Here another really steep angle, all mitered. Here's the door of the shower. See, that's another thing that you can do. I just used, I believe that's the flooring board that I just cut it smaller, biscuit jointed, and glue it all together. That was a 2x4 that I just kind of recessed the board in. So you can start, like, if you really want, you can start like creating chairs. You can start doing like things inside, furniture inside the house, if you really have time and you want to get involved with that one. Here's all of those miter corner lines are continuous. Look at that inside corner, like it's just easy to make it flow. And that's another good one. Look at those little shelf. I think I can remove one, actually no, but see, just holding. See, that's not gonna break. I could just, I'll try to break it actually. It's not even 1/4 inch. Like, I could use it as ladder to go on the other side of the shower. Honestly, I won't, but I wouldn't be afraid to go on it and just try to break one. Actually, let's try. Look at my shoes there. So I think I just proved to you that wood is really solid. Here's that little niche. Put the shampoo and also the shower head. And we use the 12-inch board in the back, cut an angle. So they have, because they have a variation under length and width, then you can start creating like this on a miter corner. And if you go back a little bit, I'll show you this one as well. See that little triangle? That was actually a mistake at first. I couldn't make it straight. So for Some reason, yeah, I couldn't make it straight, so I was like, if I can't make it straight, I'll just make an angle, like a, you know, exaggerated one. And that is too bored. Just look at that line, just together, how smooth this is. And it also brings the design to that shower that kind of come in, up. Then when you have the door closed, you can have your shower and still look at the mountain and the ocean. So what's left on this cabin will be, now it's that soffit, it's only painted brown. Eventually that will be all bamboo again, because the fire inspector really liked the idea of just putting bamboo everywhere. Because the embers, if there's a fire at your neighbor, the embers coming on your deck, they won't put the fire to your deck. And to prove that, on a different video that I made myself, I use a blue, you know, those little plumbing propane tank, and I've put it right on the board for 3 minutes. 3 minutes the video is lasting, and yes, it became black, honestly, but it never burned. I was trying to get that plank in fire, just after 3 minutes, like right on the fire, I couldn't put fire to it. So that's, I just made the test. If you look at those perimeter, see, you can make like perfect cut. Like when you cut, it doesn't like leave some like fluffy, you know, chipping material. It just like would be a factory edge. All you need to do, I use like those cardboard blades. I like to use 80 tooths. More you have, honestly, to do finishing work is better. However, my table saw today was only a 51, and it wasn't chipping either. So it is really easy to cut. It's actually making the best cut I've never been working with. After you're just cutting and it looks like it's been sanded. So you don't have to worry about chipping. I did not add those corners perfect at first. So all you have to do, see that little thing? All you have to do, I've been taking some sawdust from the wood, from the cutting at the saw, mix it with some wooden glue, insert it into the crack, and then I took my palm sander and just sanding out. So you can sand it. See, I've been sanding it, it doesn't damage it at all. So I use a 120 grain, just sand it, sand all of that little wooden glue that I've put in, and to bring it back like a perfect corner. So this is another good advantage. The inside of the wood is the same colors as the exterior, so even though you sand it or you router it, you will get the same color on the inside.